Welcome back guys, this video is just about the best things to do in the Yarra Ranges and surrounding areas. The Yarra Ranges is an area just northeast of Melbourne. There's loads of things to do in that area, but just in my opinion, just a quick disclaimer, these are my top 5 things to do in the Yarra Ranges. And these top 5 are probably all things you can do in a weekend. I'm sure some people could fit it all in a day, but you'd be exhausted by the end of it. The Yarra Ranges is such a beautiful place. Amazing scenery, awesome forests, wineries for days. You could get lost in the wilderness for a long time if you really wanted to. Or you could just sit out all day in the fields having a picnic. The Yarra Ranges is really an amazing place. So without further ado, let's get through to my number 1, Emerald Lake Park, which as you can imagine is in Emerald. Emerald Lake Park borders the Yarra Ranges and also Cardinia. There's a nice little paddling pool there for the kids. In Emerald Lake Park you can see lots of birds, kookaburras, rosellas, ducks. There's some cool paddle boating that you can do, and because it is dog friendly, you can probably see a few pups around as well. But also remember, if you do bring a dog, they do have to remain on leash. When you park at Emerald Lake Park, it does cost $2 for 2 hours or $6 for the whole day of parking. There are barbecues in the area, there's no bookings, so first come first serve. The biggest attractions of Emerald Lake Park is Puffing Billy. The Puffing Billy is an old school steam train. You can travel along to different parts of the Yarra Ranges. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go on the steam train this time as we had our dog with us, but keep in mind there are dog friendly rides as well. You just have to book in advance because they often book out quite early. Unfortunately, my dog is scared of everything, so he won't be going on the steam train. If you'd like to know more about the Puffing Billy, visit their website. Emerald Lake Park is a wonderful place to just sit down and have a picnic or go for a walk with your dog. Plenty of tracks that you can walk around. As I said before, paddle boats are a really fun thing to do. 2 people per boat. Prices as you can see here. I will mention there is another cafe called Emerald Lake Park Cafe, which is a cute little one just by the lake, but for extra points, going to the Emerald Village Bakery and Cafe, which is only 2 minutes from Emerald Lake Park. In this cafe they have loads of food, loads of sweets, nice coffee, and good service. We got the caramel slice because that's our tradition. Number 2, Cement Creek Redwood Forest. So the Cement Creek Redwoods are located only 15 minutes from Warburton. It is a really magical place. Apparently there's approximately 1,500 trees. They get to about 55 meters high. Make these cool little nests. I think the park rangers must make them. I'm not sure who do, but they're a cool little spot that you can just chill out in if you want to feel like a bird for a bit. There is limited parking, so go early. I would recommend going early in the morning when there's less foot traffic, so you can get more of the serene feel. Also known as Californian sequoias. As you enjoy your time here at Cement Creek Redwoods, you can sit down and have a picnic, or you can walk down to the Yarra River, which is a nice place to have a splash and cool down. Wouldn't do that in the winter, probably just the summertime. Please keep in mind that there's no public toilets, so make sure you stop off in Warburton beforehand, and also no dogs are allowed, unfortunately. Number 3, Healesville. Healesville is a nice little town that's kind of central to all the Yarra Ranges. There's loads of shops, foods, old school buildings, and there's also a nice little walk nearby that you can do. Healesville is also home to one of the famous Beechworth bakeries, but my partner and I like to try the little stores. There's a nice little vintage store in Healesville. My partner's a sucker for cheese, so we visited this little store, which is just on the main street on Maroondah Highway. If you're a cheese nut, this would be the place for you. You can see how happy my partner looks. Our other favourite place in Healesville, which is just up next to Alchemy Distillers, is this tiny little honey shop called the Yarra Valley Honey Company. They have all these awesome honey related products, nice little candles, beeswax wraps, which are an awesome substitute for cling wrap. And the lady that was working there, she told us a lot about honey. She's very informative and very lovely as well. Thanks, Margaret. And as I mentioned before, a nice little walk at the end, just behind Coles. The river is called the Watts River, which flows just next to Coronation Park. And also bonus points if you spot the notorious bin chicken. Fun fact, the correct name for a bin chicken is an ibis. Number 4 is of course the wineries. There are wineries and cellar doors dotted all around the Yarra Ranges. Loads of different flavours, styles. One of the ones that we visited and was one of my favourites, which is also located in Healesville, just across the road from Four Pillars, is the Peyton and Jones Winery. They've got all kinds of cool street art, the murals there. The wine tastings there are quite cheap. Peyton and Jones, highly recommend. And my other favourite one was a little bit alternative as well, is the Badger Creek Blueberry Winery. Maybe 10-15 minutes from Healesville. They do lovely blueberry sparkling and Moscato. Always grab myself a bottle when we pop by here. The family-owned Badger Creek Blueberry Winery is definitely one of my faves. Number 5, the Maroondah Dam. The Maroondah Dam is 41 metres high and it is Melbourne's main water source. It's a lovely area that you can explore and enjoy, have a picnic, go for a walk. There's a nice little waterfall just to the left of it, where some of the excess water flows down. There's amazing plants and structures dotted all around Maroondah Dam. You can bring your dog here on the leash, but you can't bring your dog, unfortunately, across the bridge. Maroondah Dam is only 5 minutes from Healesville, and it's got very picturesque sights. When you're here at Maroondah Dam, make sure you visit the viewpoint from the top, because the viewpoint from the top is beautiful. It is a nice little stroll, but if you're keen to do a bit more of a walk, I would recommend going to Donnelly's Weir, which is a little bit further. I believe it will take you at least another hour return. I don't have footage of it this time because we visited it last time, but it is worth it if you're looking for a bit of an extra spot that's a bit quieter. And again, extra points if you see the world famous bin chickens. And so there you have it, that's my top 5 things to do in the Yarra Ranges and surrounds. I know a popular spot for a lot of people is the Healesville Sanctuary, but just me personally, I'm just not a fan of zoos. But if you want to go and visit there, that's up to you. I've heard it is a fun time. So thank you very much for watching my video. I know it's been a while since I posted last, probably approximately 2 years. If you're a returning visitor, then thanks again for coming back. If you're new, if you like and subscribe to my channel, I'd love you forever. And if not, that's cool too. Thanks again, I really appreciate everyone's support and comments. I hope to do more of these videos, but yeah, we'll see how we go. All the best guys, catch you next time.